Get your 3 servings of dairy a day. The Nevada Dairy Council.
In this week's court report, the Pahrump woman who pleaded guilty to torturing and killing a neighbor's dog, all while involving her own children in the crime, has had her sentencing hearing continued yet again, this time to March 17th. Maria Cristina Furtado was scheduled to be sentenced February 3rd after a previous continuance. Furtado is said to have taken her children, one then 15, the other only 3 years old, with her to a desert area, then executed a stolen dog. Furtado is even said to have made her teenaged child shoot that animal while it was hanging upside down. The Pahrump woman, arrested after a fatal DUI crash that killed a bride-to-be at Honeysuckle Street and South Dandelion Street, had a misdemeanor traffic case in Justice Court Monday. Ashley Wynn originally faced the charge of speeding in a school zone, which occurred a little more than a month prior to her felony DUI fatal accident charge. But now Wynn, who was not present in court, has had her attorney enter a guilty plea on her behalf to an amended charge of illegal parking with a recommended fine of $240 to be paid in 30 days. This case has a follow-up in Justice Court April 7th. Wynn's fatal DUI case was bound over to District Court and is scheduled March 13th. The man who allegedly sexually assaulted a female in his residence after smoking meth and having an argument with that woman, who reportedly refused to have sex with him, had his preliminary hearing continued to March 6th per prosecution request. Probable cause was found against Dylan Palmer, who has an active cash bail or bond of $100,000. Palmer is charged with unlawful use of a controlled substance, sexual assault, false imprisonment, and sexually motivated coercion. He has a follow-up on September 29th. Palmer also has a separate companion case with a different date of occurrence in which he's charged with domestic battery and has a status hearing scheduled to answer that charge March 6th. 2 members of a trio arrested in connection to an armed robbery at the Horizon Market on East Highway 372 were both recently present in court. Joseph Tomas Nelson and Lucas Marshall Partain are both charged with robbery with the use of a deadly weapon, burglary with the assistance of a child while in possession of a firearm, conspiracy to commit robbery, and conspiracy to commit burglary. Nelson had his attorney substituted due to a conflict in representing that defendant, and the court converted the previously set preliminary hearing on February 15th to a pretrial hearing and set a preliminary hearing date of March 8th. Nelson was remanded to the custody of NCSO, $55,640 cash or bond. According to court records, Partain is in custody, $100,000 cash, $200,000 bond, and also has a preliminary hearing set March 8th. This has been your court report. I'm Eunette Gentry for News 46.